Hello everyone, it's Professor Sadiq Noor, and today I'm gonna demonstrate and show you how to complete PowerPoint Chapter 4 Cumulative Assessment Energy for PC and Mac in MyLab IT. So let's start. As you see that I'm already in MyLab IT and then assignments, and I will scroll down to download the starting files. And also remember, the file that I'm going to be using for this PowerPoint presentation is under the description of the video. So if anyone wants to follow the step with me, you have the starting file posted under the description of the video in a zip folder. So this is the assignment here. I will click on it. Is PowerPoint Chapter 4 Cumulative Assessment Energy, PC and Mac. Once I clicked on it, now as you know that MyLab has these three boxes. First is to download the starting materials, and then you have to upload your completed assignment once you have done with these steps, right? So first I will download the files. So you can download them individually or you can download all the three files. So I have a picture, I have the PowerPoint, and then I have Microsoft Word that has the instruction in it. So I will download all the file together. As you see that all the three files is being downloaded, right? So now we're gonna work offline. You don't need MyLab IT anymore. So in my case, I will minimize it and I will close it. And then I will go to the yellow folder on the taskbar of your Windows 11. Now in the left hand side, click on Downloads. And then these are the three files I just downloaded, right? So this assignment is for my subscribers, and one of my subscriber has requested me to complete this assignment to show the completed assignment for the energy regarding PowerPoint Chapter 4. So I'm doing this for my lovely subscribers, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Be sure to share my channel to your friends, family, so that I can create more productive video for you guys. So the first is I will open the instruction, which is Microsoft Word. So I will double click it. And then I will enable it. And then I will zoom it so that I will read for you what we need to do every steps. The next thing now I need to open PowerPoint. So I'm gonna go to the yellow folder again, the File Explorer. And then I will double click the PowerPoint for the energy. And then be sure to click Enable Editing. Now this is the PowerPoint. Some of the stuff is already done, so we have to modify it to complete this assignment. So the first thing we need to do here, guys, is that we have to read the instructions. So I will scroll down. So the first step is just to open the file Cumulative Assessment Energy PowerPoint, which we already did that. And then we will have to go to step number 2 now. Let's start with step number 2. Click or navigate to slide 1 and select the light bulb image. So we are already in slide 1, as you see. And then we have to select the white bulb, right? Next, use the remove background feature to remove the white background from the image. Click or press the mark areas to keep and use the pencil to carefully mark the area to keep. So if you do this step, you don't need all these other steps. So while the picture is being selected, you have a new tab in the right of the help, which is picture format. So click it, and then the last group on the ribbon, it says remove background. So click on it, and then I will say keep the changes. So click on it. As you see, the background has been removed. Let's go to the next step. Step number 2. Set the height of the light bulb image to 72. So the picture has already been selected. As you see, I am under the picture format. And then what you need to do, obviously, you will see the last group. The last group is the height. So we have to click here and 7.2 the height and press the enter key. Set the horizontal position to 9.9 and the vertical position to 0.3. So as you see, the group on the ribbon, the last group, is size. Click the small down arrow, the launcher for more option. It's gonna open the picture format pane in the right hand side. And then you will see position. So click on the position. Under the position, you will see here horizontal position. So we want the horizontal 9.9. All right. So let's try again what they said. 9.9. Perfect. And the vertical position to 0.3. The vertical position is here. Highlight 0.3 vertical point and then press the enter key. Perfect. Now we can close the picture format. All right. Next, so we're done with step number 3. So we have to go to step number 4. Step number 4 now. Apply the float-in animation to the smart graphic on slide 2 and change the effect option to float down a level 1 by 1. So first, we have to apply the float-in animation to the smart graphic on slide 2. So let's select slide 2. This is the smart art, so click it, select, and then we have to go to the tab that says animation. Click on it, and then we are looking for float in. All right, so let's see here. Apply the float in animation to the smart graph on slide 2. Change the effect option to float down. So as you see here, under the animation group on the ribbon, you have the option says effect option. So click it. And by default was float up. So we need to change it to float down. And let's go and read back. And then level 1 by 1. Go back. Under the effect, click the black down arrow. And then we want under the sequence 1 by 1. Perfect. one by one, one by one. Now set the start to after previous. As you see here, the timing start is on click, so we're gonna change this start after previous. Set the start to after previous, perfect, and set the duration to 0.75 and the delay to 0.25. So duration 0.75 and 0.25 the delay of the animation. Let's read next. So we're done with number 4. Click or navigate to slide 3. So let's go to slide 3. Perfect. And let me save. From the quick access toolbar, I click the floppy to save. Click or navigate to slide 3. Select the image of the window and change the color saturation to 100. So let's go select the window picture. Let's go to the picture format. That's the contextual tab for the object image because we select the picture. And then we have to go to correction. And then we have to see here the color. Saturation 100. So let's read back. Change the color saturation to 100%. So under the adjust group on the ribbon, click color, and then as you see the screen tip showing me is saturation 100, so click on it. Perfect. Change the correction to sharpen 25. Correction. So let's go back to the adjust group. While the picture is still being selected, go to correction and saturation 25. Soften. So the correction sharpen 25%. So go back to the correction. Under the section sharpen or soften, we are looking for sharpen 25. As you move your cursor, it says sharpen 25%. Click on it. Perfect. Now let's go to the next step. Number 6. Click or navigate to slide 4. So let's go to slide 4. Convert the smart art to shapes and then ungroup the shapes. So select and then we have to go to the smart design and then you will see here the last group is reset, convert and convert to shape. So now we convert the smart to a shape. All right. So convert the smart art to shape. We did that. Now ungroup the shapes right? And make the following changes to the image on the slide. So we will go back to the pictures. And then under the arrange, group, and then we're gonna say ungroup the images. So now as you see, all they become individual images. Next, make the following change to the images on the slide. Select the 4 images and change the height to 29 and the width to 29 of the 4 images. So click, hold the shift key, click and click. So now the pictures are being selected, and then we want to go back to the picture format. The last group is size. So we want the height to be 2.9, and then we want the width also to be 2.9. Perfect. Now let's go to the instruction. Select the 4 images and change the height to 2.9 and the width to 2.9. Change the shape of the 4 images to flowchart document. So now we have to change the shape of the 4 images to have a flowchart document. So while the picture is still being selected, what we have to do is we have to go to shape, right? And then under the group that says insert shapes, you will go to edit shape, and then you will go to change, because we're gonna change the shapes. And then we wanna go to flowchart, and then move your cursor over it until you see flowchart document. Flowchart document. Click on it. As you see, the shape of the picture changed to flowchart document. Next, so we're done with step number 6, 7. Set the position of the 4 images on the slide as follows. So the insulate, appliances, thermostat, and the thermostat, the 4th image, we have to adjust the vertical position and the horizontal position. So select the picture first. So click anywhere, now click. Then you see here it says size. Click on the small down gray arrow here, the launcher. And then we have to set the position, vertical and horizontal and vertical position. So for the first image, horizontal is 2, vertical is 2, and the horizontal is 0.3. So horizontally is 0.3, and vertical position is 2. Perfect. Now click the second picture, go to the instruction, the appliances, which is the second picture. The vertical will remain the same too. The horizontal will change. So go back. So vertically will be 2, and then horizontal 3.57. 3.57. Press the enter key. Perfect. Now select this one. Vertical position is 2. Now horizontal position, horizontally will be for the third picture is 6.84. 6.84. Perfect. Click the last picture, and obviously the vertical position is the same too. And then we have to look at the horizontal position. Vertical for all the 4 images is 2, so it's the same. 10.13. Select the horizontal 10.13. Perfect. So we're done with step number 7. Step number 4. Step number 8. Select the 4 shapes with the text on slide 4 and then the shapes ungrouped from the smart graphic. Increase the height. So we have to select the shape with the text. This, hold the shift and click on each of the shape with the text. Now if we go to group, so they are ungrouped. Now we need to increase the height to 0.9 and the width to 2.9 of the 4 shapes with the text. So we can close this. 0.9. All right. And 2.9 the width. 2.9. Perfect. Increase the font size to 20 while the smart text still be selected, the shapes. Let's go to home and then the font, and then we want to change the size to 20. Perfect. All right. Next step, use the smart guide to align the shape under their corresponding images aligned on the left and right edges. All right. So what we need is, I will select this and I will drag it until you see the red guided line in the edge of the image. Perfect. And then let's move and let's check here. That's perfect. Perfect. Click and then with the 4 black arrows, drag until you see the guided line. Now let's go to the last one. You see the red dot in the edge of the bulb? Perfect. Now select the 4 image with the text and click the align selected object. So first let's select, hold the shift key. Then let's go to the shape format. And then we have to go to the arrange group, the second last group on the ribbon. Click on align. Be sure the align selected object is being checked. And then we want align top. Perfect. Align top. Let's go back and you see align the selected object and then select align top. So let's get to number 9 and 10. Number 9 and number 10 step is just to show you how to apply the animation. One animation will be like arrive, or you can use the turntable, right? So I will show you both. So click or navigate to slide 5. So let's go to slide 5. click the house. All right. Select the 3D model of the house. Apply the Arrive animation. And then in your tab, look for animation. And then we are looking for Arrive. All right. Arrive. Next option is apply the Arrive animation, which I did. Then set the animation to start with previous. Start with previous, and the delay is 0.75. Press the enter key, and then I will hit the save. Right, that's the one here. Now step number 10, add the turntable as a second element to the house 3D model and set the animation after previous, and delay will be 1 second. So then we want to do set the animation to start after previous, after previous, and then the delay is 1. All right, delay 1 second. Step number 11, click or select the column chart on slide 6 and remove the grid lines. Slide 6, from the outline, click on the slide 6. You will see the full-fledged slide on the right hand side. So select the chart, and then you will see the chart element icon. Click on it, and then from here you don't want to have the grid. So that's the grid here. Take it off. To remove the checkbox from the grid line, and then click on the plus again to hide it. Right. Next is apply the float in animation and make the changes to the chart animation. So now we have to go back, select float in. So we want float in. You see here it says float in. Now change the effect option sequence by category. So you see here we have the effect, and then we want the sequence to be by category. Now go back and then deselect the animation by drawing the chart background, so that's perfect. Set the animation to be after. So click here, and then we want after previous. Click on the chart, right? So set after previous, and the delay has to be 0.50. Press the enter key. 50 seconds. So we done number 11. Step number 12. Click or navigate to slide 7 and select the header row, the first table. and apply the float in animation. So select 7, and then we have to select the first table here, the first row. So select the header row, first table. Apply the float in animation. Float in. Float in. Set the animation to start after previous. So here under the timing group, after previous. After previous. Now set the duration to 0.75. 0.75, press the enter key. And the delay to 0.50. 0.50 seconds. All right. Now click the second table and apply float in the animation. Now we have to select the second table here. All right, and then float in. Apply the float in animation. Set the animation to start after previous. So start after previous. You have to choose from the shortcut menu. And then set the duration to 75 seconds and the delay to 1. 0.75, press the enter key, and 1. Perfect. 1 second. Now insert the energy background picture as a slide background on slide A, right? So let's select slide number 8. In the slide area, do right click. From the shortcut menu, look for Format Background and then click on Picture, and then click on where it says Picture Source, click Insert from a file. And remember we downloaded, there were 3 things, so that's one of the picture here, energy background. Click Insert. It's gonna take the background of the slide 8. Now let's go back and read. Now set the offset top to 0. Offset top to 0%. All right. And then ensure that the offset bottom is -9. Offset bottom is -9. It's already negative. Offset bottom. Offset bottom is at perfect. So from here, you can change the offset top to 0% and the offset bottom to 9%. Now you can close the format background pane. You don't need it anymore. Hit the X. Now next step, apply the morph transaction to slide 2.7 and set the effect to character. So we need to apply transaction effect from slide 2 to 7. So select 2, hold the shift 2. So we need to have the control, sorry. hold the control. All right. So all the slides been selected, 2 all the way to 7. Go to transaction, and you will see the group set transaction to this slide, the morph, and then we select the morph, translate to slide 2 all the way to set the effect option to character. So you see the effect here. Click the down black arrow and to character. All right. Now we need to select the last slide 8. Now apply the comp transaction to slide 8. So let's go back. Select 8. Go to the transaction tab. Go to the transaction to this slide. Click the black arrow for more and look for comp. Perfect. And that's it. Now let's save the assignment, and then we have to upload to see our grade. So I will close the Microsoft Word. I will save my work from the quick access toolbar, and then I will close it. I will open up my browser again. I will go to the assignment, MyLab IT, then assignment, and then I will scroll all the way down until I get to PowerPoint chapter 4. So click on PowerPoint chapter 4 cumulative assessment energy. Click on it. Now this time we're done with the first step here, because that one was to download the start file, which we did in the beginning. Now we are gonna go to the last one, upload completed assignment. So click on upload file and submit for grading. Select your file, the PowerPoint only. Click open and then upload. Give it a few seconds. Kudos, your file has been submitted for grading. Click continue. Let's check it. Perfect. As you see, I got my current score is 100% without having any errors. Now, if you want to view, in case if you had a problem, so click on review and it's going to show you where you had the problem in red. So in my case, everything is done perfectly. And I hope that you learn how to complete PowerPoint chapter 4 cumulative assessment regarding the energy. And what you need is you need to practice, and also the 3 files is under the description of the video. You can follow with me step by step so that you can comprehend the concept. Thank you so much, and also be sure to subscribe to the channel so that I can create more productive videos for you guys. And I hope to see you in my other videos. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Thank you so much for viewing this video. Bye.